SRT officers were behind her with green bulletproof vests and semi-automatic weapons strapped on them. I didn't notice her look at us.
I don't know that anything is ever beyond repair, but obviously the odds are pretty strong that it is. She may have a relationship in the future with her brother at some point. I may expect that. Don't know when or how, but I think with the parents, that's pretty well burned.
All right, that's Jenny Mason, Jose Baez co-counsel in the dramatic murder case. Casey Anthony accused of killing her baby. Kaylee Marie acquitted in a stunning verdict. Mark Lippman, the Anthony family attorney, aforementioned during the conversation with Jose Baez, joins me now. So Mark, thanks for coming on. So did you and Jose speak? Is that accurate? What exactly were the conversations? I mean, to the extent you can tell me.
Well, the extent is that we know that Casey's safe, and everything else right now we're waiting to see what happens.
What about what Cheney said about the parents and the former accused child murderer now having no relationship? Is that the way you see it? Is that the way they see it, more importantly?
Until they hear directly from Casey, right now what Mr. Mason may say or Mr. Baez may say is just potentially their own opinion. But other than that, my clients are looking forward to, at some point, speaking with Casey.
Does that mean that they, what's the proper expression, forgive her or want to have a relationship with her? Her dad's testimony seemed to be very, very negative and pro-prosecution. The mother, obviously, as we all know, tried her best, it seems, to testify on her behalf.
And it's interesting you put it that way. Both of them testified truthfully. It wasn't pro-prosecution or pro-defense. Obviously, Mr. Anthony was the target of the defense, so he testified, and whatever he would have said would have appeared to be pro-prosecution. But as far as what they want or what they think, at some point they'll give their thoughts and feelings and what they want to talk about. But at this point, the concern was to make sure that she was safe, and we've had those assurances given to us.
What about an assurance that your client Cindy, Kaylee Marie's grandma, will be charged or not charged with perjury for her testimony regarding the search for chloroform?
Well, the state attorney's office, after the sheriff's office said that they were having discussions with the state attorney regarding perjury, the state attorney then came out and said they were not going to charge Cindy. So at this point, I don't think it's going to be too much of a concern.
You got in some hot water for saying that your clients believed that Casey was guilty. You've clarified that. Do you want to give us the short version of the clarification, Mark?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was never that they said that she was not guilty. The full conversation was with Gary.
That he was guilty.
Or that she was guilty, not guilty. Those words actually never left my mouth. The term was that she's not innocent was used, and it was in context with an entire conversation, and it was more directed towards the defense's use of their opening statement when Mr. Baez had said that Mr. Anthony had molested Casey. We were saying that certainly George never supported that theory. And,
well, you said they believed her to be not innocent, if that's what you said. You stick by that?
That's
Did
right.
they still believe her to be not innocent?
Well, you know, you have to look at the context of everything that's gone in the trial. It doesn't necessarily matter what they believe at this point anymore. Everybody has opinions. But it really goes to what the jury came back with and whether or not they were right. As you identified correctly, this is the United States. The Constitution offers rights, and they gave those rights to Casey, and they found her not guilty, and that's what we all have to live with.
Mark, you stand by. At least what was the headline of the Baez interview?
Well, he said acquitted. He did not say innocent. And what we're hearing again is not innocent.
Mark Lippman. I'm talking about Jose Baez.
No, but Jose Baez said she was acquitted. That's what the jury said. She was acquitted. But acquittal does not mean innocent. And Jose Baez did not fall into that trap. And you tried to get him there who didn't go there.
Acquitted means she can write a book.
She can absolutely write a book. But acquitted doesn't mean innocent.
A book deal, a life in hiding, motherhood again. What could the future possibly hold for Casey Anthony? And will we ever forgive her? If not forget her daughter, the little girl who never got to grow up. That's next.